just wanted to firstly thank you for coming, and then I'll talk a little bit about the brand, and then I'll talk a little bit about the car that hopefully you'll enjoy driving today. In the 30-second version, this is really the second piece of the evolution of Chrysler, the first piece being the 200. We launched the 200 in June, and so we're 6 months into the launch, and the good news is we're right on plan. The numbers you saw last month were pretty good. 155% year-over-year increase for the 200. And I don't want everyone to get fooled by the fact that we think that's outstanding. We don't. 14,500 sales of the 200 last month in November. Yeah, it's a big increase year-over-year, but the reality is I would compare it to 200 and Avenger last year. And if you look at our current 2015 200 sales in November, they're up a little bit over 30%. That's exactly what we expected, and that's good. 14,500 sales puts us in line with, okay, we just beat Optima. We just beat Malibu from a volume standpoint. We're beating Passat. That's what we should be doing, but we have a long way to go. We recognize that the goal is a ways away from us, but 6 months into the launch, we feel pretty good about it. And then, of course, this is the next car in the limelight. This is all about momentum from a Chrysler brand standpoint. And, of course, from an FCA standpoint. We need these cars to sell in volume. And the only way that really happens is if you keep bringing out the next car in the lineup and you keep having more and more success. We've got 2,400 dealers out there who are pretty excited about it. 200, we're going to get them now excited about the 300, and of course the same thing's true of the general public. This car to me has always been call it the flagship, call it the piece of what the Chrysler brand is really all about. A wonderful product, right? Originally built in 1955 and introduced as the 300. 300 horsepower in a four-door sedan for mainstream America. Just a tremendous car. And of course, we're having the 60th anniversary of the original car right now. So what a better time to bring out the new car. Now, the rest of the story is pretty simple. I look at this car as, this is the car that not only is it the 1955, 60 years later, it's really the car we wanted to emulate, call it, from the 2005. 2005 was the original Ralph Shields design of that rear-wheel drive, call it the baby Bentley if you like. But that was the car that set that brand on a map and said, okay, we can sell huge volume in the large car segment with a balanced, big, rear-wheel drive American sedan. And so when we brought the new car out in 2011, I think we did all the things that we were supposed to do with a new car, except one, and I'll come back to it. But if you think about the 2011, all new car, beautiful car. The 300 was very elegant, very sophisticated. It was everything the rear-wheel drive car should be. A really balanced, stunning car. Except to me, we left off what the 2005 was all about. That epic proportions on the front end that really, you saw this car coming. As I said, whether it's called the baby Bentley or whether it's just that image of this huge, great big beast coming down the highway, the front end on this thing, right? That's what the car should have been. And that's what the 2015 is. So, 32% larger, great big front grille on it, ripped off the front end, ripped the rear off, redid the interior. We took everything that was good about the 14 car, effectively, right? Think about it. It was Consumer Reports recommended, it's Consumer Digest Best Buy, it's got 31 miles per gallon, it's priced right at the heart of the market, and sales over the last 5 years are up 50%. We're getting 2.5 points of share with a great car. But this one is really taking it to that next level. So change the proportions, make it bigger, give it that epic look, and that's what this 300 is all about. So that's probably enough for me. What my goal today, though, is really introduce the experts. And as Rick said, we have the experts with us today, and we'll let them come up in about 30 seconds. I'm going to show you one video, and it's really designed to show you where the brand's going. We talked about it. We launched with the 200 6 months ago. We'll launch this car sometime, call it late first quarter, early second quarter from a marketing standpoint. We're shipping the cars right now. First 1,200 have left the plant, so they'll arrive on dealer lots at some point at the end of this month, beginning of January. And then we know the Town and Country is coming about a year and a half from now on top. So the brand keeps building. But I want to show you an image of what I see as the brand going forward, which is really just an American icon of a brand that we really need to build back up. So I'm going to show you this video. It was the reveal video out of LA. If anyone's in LA at the auto show, I'll apologize up front. And then what I'll do is we'll bring Brandon up. So, but if you can, run the video if you would, and then we'll get to work.
Over the last 238 years, we've done we found this. We built that. guys. We invented these. And this, that, those, and all these. Oh, and we put a man on that. We've got a lot to be proud of. It's time we drove a car that shows it. Introducing the new Chrysler 300.